So, Warriors back-to-back on the road again. Draymond back after that one-game suspension against, Memphis, who he talks a lot of smack about, which understandably as he should, because, they are annoying. And Dillon Brooks, of course. Dillon Brooks was, of course, cooking, man. Dillon Brooks was shooting lights out, and I despise him, which means he's doing his job absolutely perfectly, because his job is to be just an annoying bum. And tonight he was no bum, because he actually contributed on the offensive end, which was, unfortunate for the Warriors. And, they tried to hang in this game as much as possible. Klay here misses, but the offensive rebound, Kuminga was the sole bright spot of that first half, as he was trying his hardest to keep us in this game. Jordan Poole, beautiful pump fake, hits the three-pointer here, and we are still somehow in this game despite letting the Grizzlies make 12 three-pointers in the first half, and Dillon Brooks continues to cook and be annoying, because unfortunately that's what he does. And tonight it was to our disadvantage. Usually it is to our advantage, and tonight it wasn't. Desmond Bane gets the layup to go, and it was pretty much over from here, as we just didn't have enough momentum. I felt like the legs started to get under us. We felt the back-to-back, and we were on the road, so the Grizzlies once again destroy us in Memphis. And what's there to say? Draymond wasn't good, Klay wasn't good, as he has not been good all year, all on the road. As you could see, he's averaging about 18.5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists on the road, which is a lot less than he averages at home, let's just say. And Steph wasn't great. You could see on him that he was kinda just tired tonight, and he didn't have it. Even though he had a lot of good looks, he just didn't have it. Maybe the thumb is also bothering him, as it was seen against Atlanta yesterday also. And shout out Jonathan Kuminga, he was really good, 24 and 8. Poole actually had an okay night, but still, it's just, I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze, as my favorite YouTubers like to say. One other positive is Moses Moody, who looked absolutely, solid in his spot minutes, and I feel like he deserves to keep getting these spot minutes, and maybe even more and more, because he's been looking really good over these last, I'm not sure how many games, but about five games or so, he's been actually looking solid. And you like to see that, which is about the only positive, because we once again lose on the road. We once again just don't have enough energy. Teams just shoot unbelievable percentages against us. It's insane, man. Some of it is just, of course, I don't know, confident. I don't know what it is, man. But they, the shots we are giving them wide open Dillon Brooks 3-pointers. You want that, actually, right? And he made them tonight. And it feels like every player that you want shooting makes those shots against us, and that just disputes the defense even more, and it just brings so much trouble. And in the third quarter, we were contesting about every shot as well as we possibly could, and they still made a lot of them. It's just rough, man. Some of it is just unfortunate in a way. Teams just get up against us and make shots that they probably wouldn't make against other teams. And it's been shown on the quality of shots and on what they shoot against us. I don't want to be, salty, because, hey, man, but it's frustrating as hell sometimes, because, you just feel like, man, we are not playing that horrible of a defense, and it just stinks. It just stinks. And to the Warriors fans that think they are entitled to know what's happening with Andrew Wiggins personally, go to hell, man. Seriously, just rethink your life, man. We don't have to know what's going on with him. If all the players are clearly okay with it, the management knows, and no one else needs to know if it's a personal matter. If it was an actual injury, if he had a hand injury that he didn't, wasn't coming back from, I would understand an outrage for not coming straight forward with, yeah, he broke his hand, but we wanted to say he didn't, so, we wouldn't be as worried that he wasn't gonna play, and the fans wouldn't be worried that he was gonna miss some time. It's a personal matter, and we have no privilege to know anything about it. So, seriously, man, it pisses me off a lot. And mental health matters a lot to me. And people are just disregarding that a lot of the time, unfortunately. and it pisses me the fuck off. Shout out Memphis, man. They played one hell of a game. Dillon Brooks, 7 of 10, man. 4 of 4 on threes, man. I mean, what can you do when Dillon Brooks goes off like that? Jaren Jackson was spectacular. Well, I mean, that's actually not something surprising, right? But he was spectacular. Tyus Jones was spectacular. To me, that's also not surprising, because he always plays good against us, and also, when Ja doesn't play, he always plays really well. David Roddy had a great game. Luke Kennard had a great game. Well, basically, everyone had somewhat a solid game except for John Conchar and Santi Aldama tonight, I suppose. They didn't look great. I mean, Santi didn't look bad either, but Memphis is a tough out, man. And they'll get Ja back throughout this next week. He'll rejoin the team on Monday, which is tomorrow, and he can, of course, play also tomorrow, but it's very unlikely. We'll see when he gets back to the lineup and how Memphis is looking to the rest of the regular season, heading into the postseason.